Hello everyone, and welcome back to Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 2, with me, your host, Crypto, a Crypto Gamer. In today's video, guys, we are going to be looking at the second level in this new DLC, known as Reclaimed Earth, and we are going to come across some brand new enemy types, known as the Venomous Prowler, and we will go into more detail about that shortly. So as you can see, Earth seems to have covered a little bit and from the Hell Invasion, and it seems to have acquired some overgrowth. Now this is the new prowler type that you're going to come across in the level, and what you want to do is he is your new priority. You want to take him out as quickly as possible, as I just did there, because otherwise he is going to give you a nasty stats effect, which we will see later on in the video. As well as that, guys, when it comes to dealing with this new armored Baron, you need to learn to hit the weak point on this creature. When his eye flashes green and his mace flashes on his right arm, you're going to want to try and pop that with a heavy cannon shot with the precision bolt mod. Now this isn't easy. As you can see, I managed to get a shot in there, and I managed to do a decent amount of damage and fired the hammer down on him. If you're not quick about this, then he will end up regaining his armor, but I managed to do a glory kill on him right there and then, which is good. I've been really enjoying the DLC, guys. I haven't completed it yet, because I'm still doing videos on it, but I will have the other video uploaded today or tomorrow. It's been probably my favourite DLC. Tag 1 was absolutely brutal, really savage for a game. Oh, and there's a wee life over here as well, by the way, guys. You want to pick that one up. Nice free life. Yeah, Tag 1 was really brutal compared to this DLC that's come out. And I have been enjoying this DLC just a little bit more. It's just got a little bit more of a rich story, and I just like it better, in all honesty. You can hop over here, smack your way through, and you'll be into the next arena. And this is where you're going to start dealing with heavies, along with the new Venomous Prowler. Take down this Cacodemon, nice and quick, right in the eye socket. So you want to take full advantage of the portal guys as much as you can, pop in and out of them, keep the enemy on the move, never stay in one area. Make sure that you pick up your hammer when you need to pick it up. I definitely see what the developers are saying when it comes to not being able to play the game without the hammer anymore. I've noticed that I use the hammer overall far more than I did ever the Crucible. Crucible, in my opinion, just never ever had enough charges throughout the levels, and it was a very late game weapon, which to me kinda hurt. Now, as you can see, I just took on another prowler there. Your best bet is to be as quick as you can with these cursed prowlers, because they will take you down very quickly. And of course, we got ourselves a nice tyrant. We'll smack him with the hammer, freeze him. Good blast with the destroyer blade, and then a good smack with the microwave beam. You really want to be using that because it does a lot of good damage to multiple demons at once. You want to take down this carcass as quickly as possible as well, because otherwise, as you can see, guys, they are going to cause barriers. They're going to prevent you from hitting enemies with blood punches, or in general, they're just going to make your rockets blow up right in your face, which of course you don't want. Red Knights are baby demons in my personal opinion, very easy demons to take out. The Pain Elementals, however, they seem to be a little bit more hard hitting than they did originally in the original campaigns. They maybe got a slight buff. I could be completely wrong on that. So yeah, they made the arenas moderate. They're not quite as heavy duty as Tag 1, but they still do pretty good damage to you if you don't pay attention. And you need to constantly keep on the move with these tyrants on your tail. Remember, guys, with any cybernetic demons, which the majority of demons in Doom Eternal are cybernetic, your number one go-to, I would say, is your plasma rifle. When it comes to dealing with barons, your large barons like this, you want to be using either micro missiles or preferably using the chain gun in order to falter these demons on a constant basis and make them less of a threat. Particularly using the turret mod as well to get all those extra hits. Now we've taken down most of the heavy demons for this arena, guys, which means all we've really got to do is deal with a couple of barons. As long as you keep yourself moving, relatively easy beasties to take down. Guys, if you do enjoy the video, please like, share and subscribe. I will also be putting the odd graphic in, just to remind you every now and again to like and share and subscribe to the videos, and it also keeps you up to date. The next video that I'll be doing on Tag 2 will be split into two parts, guys, so I'll be doing most of the level right up until the actual boss fight, and then after that we will be making a separate video to that. And of course just a couple of zombies left, and now we're good to go again. Remember guys, always check your auto map. That's going to show you where absolutely everything is. You want to be keeping yourself up to date with that. We're going to head up these stairs here. And then we're going to bounce through this hole into the next set. You want to make sure that you pick up any lore as well, guys. I did actually miss a piece of lore around here, but there is a wee codex page right here. Pause it there for you guys if you want to pause and see what it all says, then here you are. I've really enjoyed, guys, the way ID Software has fleshed out Doom Eternal's storyline. Don't get me wrong, Doom is Doom. It's just about ripping and tearing and doing your thing. But I do like the fact that they've added in a story. It doesn't feel like you're just basically in an arcade shooter the whole time. And I actually think ID Software have done really great. You know, of course, as we'll later find out, you know, there's a few twists and turns in the storyline. And now remember, guys, you need to get used to meat hook platforming throughout this DLC. I hope that in Doom 3, if they do make a carry on from Doom Eternal, that they add all this in. I'd like to see a Doom 3 where they have all the enemies that we currently have for both Tag 1 and 2 added in, and just for them to expand the enemy pool for the next game, because I think it would be amazing. But of course, it'll be interesting to see what they actually do with the next game. So yeah, now we're in this section here, guys. We're gonna have to unlock a power system in order to
power in this part of the city.
Get into the next part of the city, as the intern has just said there. Like I say, always be checking your auto map. It's going to show you where there's going to be pickups for your hammer, or secrets you haven't found, or codex pages you haven't found, along with lives. So always keep your eye on that. And here is the auto map for the actual level. Got that now locked under key. I did notice that when Tag 1 had came out, guys, it was a glitch where for some reason certain things weren't being picked up, which meant that people weren't getting full achievements for completing levels fully. In Tag 2 so far, I have actually completed every secret encounter that I've played up to so far. The escalation encounters, should I say. And they're not easy, but they're not too difficult on Hurt Me Plenty. I'm actually playing this on Hurt Me Plenty just to get through the main campaign. At some point I will do a live stream on a nightmare or an ultra nightmare run of Doom Eternal and its DLC. But for me, that's more of a quick thing. There will be a link in the description, by the way, guys, for my Twitch. I haven't been on in a wee while, but I will be getting back into it. Just been a bit preoccupied looking for work and trying to get things sorted. So here's the power cell that you're going to need to activate the train. And yes, Doom Guy is strong enough to punch a train across the track. Of course, the Divinity Machine gave him that ability. So this is where we're going to come across a new enemy, the Shielded Chain Gunner, which is really just a reskin of a standard shield enemy. But in this arena, you're going to have to watch out for electricity all over the ground, and you're going to have to watch out for these chain gunners. You're going to really want to use remote detonation to take these guys out. Make sure that when you detonate the rocket, guys, it is behind the enemy. And of course, we're going to have a couple of Bloodmaker Angels here, which in Tag 1 I never actually got round to fighting them, as I never completed the Blood Swamps to go back to Urdak for the 3rd level. But I will be making a video on that as well, guys. As I've said before, to all my fans who do watch me play Doom Eternal, I managed to get a really good setup for video editing without having to use my mobile phone. And so now I can actually make proper, really decent YouTube videos with little graphics and all the usual stuff that you would get with normal YouTubers. And there we go, we popped him right in the head. That's that Bloodmaker down. Now, what you're going to have to do is you are going to have to check your map in a moment to see where you need to go. And there is a wall that we're going to climb shortly to get back up to the train station. Now, jump up here, jump up along here, then a wee smack of the old train, and we are up, and we have ourselves a nice wee leverage point to fire over. Yet again, guys, we are going to have a couple of meat platformers, so get your aim good, and you'll be fine. How do we check on my map to make sure there's no more secrets in the area? I've picked everything up thus far. And now we're going to get ready to jump into the next part of the map in a moment, guys. I'm going to go back along here and jump up and hit this wall. How do we look just to make sure there was nothing else I'd missed? Wasn't. And then we're up and over and into the next arena. Now guys, when it comes to this arena, this is an escalation encounter, so you're going to have to complete the first escalation in order to actually go farther. And remember guys, when you complete the first level in an escalation encounter by tapping on the door nest here, the first one will give you an upgrade to the hammer, and the second time you do the escalation encounter, which will be obviously harder, you will unlock a cosmetic. What I've really enjoyed about Doom Eternal overall is there has been no microtransactions at all when it comes to getting skins or customizations. And the reason why I really like that is because it means that if somebody has a gold skin on a weapon or on their character in general, it means that that person has it's a merit based reward system. So certain skins, if people see you with certain titles, certain profile pictures, or with certain skins, they're going to know, hey, he managed to do this, he managed to kill 666 demons, or he managed to take out a tyrant in a particular way, or he's managed to complete X amount of levels. And I think it's one of the things that is really good about Doom Eternal. As well as that, Doom Eternal sold over, I think, 450 million units, or it made $450 million, which in my opinion, for a game that's never had any microtransactions and only has viable DLC, that is great. So as you can see there, we got hit by the Prowler, we got flashed by his claws, and now we are debuffed. Now, so long as the Prowler, the Venomous Prowler, is alive, he will continue to do damage to you. The only way you can take down this Venomous Prowler is with a Blood Punch. So, if you can, take him out before he curses you. Up a really good shotgun blast to the face with the super shotgun will sort him out. Or, if you can do a Blood Punch even before you get injured, then you're sorted. Remember, whilst you are cursed, you can still do glory kills and everything else, and we just took down the Prowler there, but you cannot dash. Now, you want to take this guy down ASAP before you come across the Marauders, because otherwise he is going to really cause you problems. You actually quite like the new starry animation, the stunned animation that you get for using the Marauder, and if you use the hammer in conjunction when he's stunned, you can actually keep him in that stunned state for longer and do thusly more damage. Now this is very handy, especially if you're coming across two Marauders simultaneously. You will do significant damage and do stuns. Now this arena was not easy. The escalation encounters are difficult, and they're not going to be for everybody to at least go for that second go. Now, of course, if you've been doing the Doom Dance a long time like me, you're going to know your stuff. You're going to know how to deal with this Marauder relatively well. I'm on console, so Doom combinations is rather difficult. Especially being able to quick switch from 2 or more weapons. So if you're on Xbox, guys, remember, stick with the Ballista or the SSG to take this down. There we go, get a wee bit of feel for the old SSG there. I'm quite lazy when it comes to Marauders. I genuinely speaking prefer to just use the shotgun the whole time. We'll get this Marauder taken down very, very shortly. And then after that, we will be going into escalation number 2, which will be great fun, guys. And there we go, finally taken down. Right in the eye socket. Now, of course, you're probably going to be left with a few border demons, and these demons will not despawn until you destroy them all, which will then give you the complete encounter. Sometimes you have to search around for the odd zombie or the odd gargoyle that might be floating about. And there we go, guys. There's the first escalation completed. Now we've got a little bit more damage to our Sentinel Hammer. And as you can see, we get an upgrade to that, and if we do the next escalation encounter, which we're about to do momentarily, we will be able to get the cosmetic item, which is a new skin for the Slayer himself. So, we're back to the escalation encounter, and this is going to be our second escalation encounter. Now it's time to do some serious damage. And we've got a Pinky in this arena. Remember, guys, try and take him out with the auto shotgun if you can from behind. Let him charge, dash out the way, make sure there's a wall nearby, and you are pretty much okay. Oh, and we got a good shot in on that Pain Elemental there. And he's good. Right in the eye socket again. And that's a dumb Pinky. And he's taken down in one foul swoop. Once you get the Doom Dance down to a T, guys, or if you've got a good chunk of energy in your own natural system, you start getting very rapid with combat. But that's what I've found anyway. Especially when you're on a roll, you can do serious amounts of damage very quickly using your arsenal in quick succession. Remember guys, if you're enjoying the video, please like, share and subscribe. It always helps. And it also means that you can stay up to date with any new videos that I make. And we don't just cover Doom Eternal on this channel, we also cover Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online, and Fallout 4. And that will be the next videos that I will be making after I've completed CAG 2. I'll be going straight back into Fallout 4 mods. So if you enjoy that stuff, then you can always keep up to date by hitting that notification icon. Now it actually took me a little while to get used to using remote detonation because I have a bad habit of usually using the lock-on modification for the rocket launcher, which means you have to get good, real good, real quick. And we have an Archvile in this arena and another Cursed Prowler. So you want to be real quick with these guys. You want to take down this Cursed Prowler ASAP. And there are a few Spectres in this arena as well. So ID have went pretty much all in. I mean, I would say the Archvile, the Prowler, and the Spectres are enough to be a pain in the backside. And you've got to be ultra quick. It also seems to be that whenever you are actually under the power of the Cursed Prowler, you can't actually appear to do very much damage to the Prowler itself. So please remember that, guys. You want to take down this guy as quick as you can and get as many chunks of health and armor as you can. There I use my flame ability there, to take him down. Now I stupidly used the BFG there, which was not a smart idea. And at this point I sort of panicked a little bit, but if you take a second and reconfigure yourself, hit the chainsaw on a new enemy too. We've also got a possessed enemy in this arena as well, guys, so please be aware of that. And as you can see, this arena is no joke, guys. It's pretty heavy going, especially having a possessed demon on you. Take down the spirit ASAP. The last thing you want is a possessed Cursed Prowler, because that would be an absolute nightmare. And there we go, we finally got the Blood Punch in, and now that Prowler is down. Watch out for those Cacodemon chomps. Those big hungry meatballs. Look at that, guys, it's been not too bad at all. Still got that Spectre up there, which is a pain in the backside, but we'll take him down soon enough. And a good old Blood Punch. Okay. And of course, guys, remember, Spectre enemies are immune to the microwave beam, as you can't get a lock on. Now we've got to deal with a lovely Doom Hunter and a Marauder, which is always good fun in an arena to have to deal with two major heavy tanky enemies. Oh, and we're getting hit hard there by those gargoyles. Oh. As I say, the Marauder in this level will keep you going fairly quickly. And there we go, we've got him stunned, got a couple of shells off on that Marauder. Oh, and he's in a glory mode, and there we go, a good old glory kill on that Marauder. Now he's down and out. Let's take down this Doom Hunter now, and get his shields down using the microwave beam. And there we go. Finally getting him taken down. Oh, and we lost the stun there. And there we are. Oh, and we took his head off. Clean off on a winner. Along with a horn. So as I've said, the chain gunners, thank goodness, are not hit scan enemies, which is good. They seem to fire in random waves, which is not too bad at all. And they don't seem particularly accurate. You know, they seem more like a heavy-duty fodder enemy. They don't seem to be very directional with their chain gun. Once they start, they seem to be quite slow. And there we go, there's the second escalation encounter finished. And there we are. We have unlocked cosmetic. So now what we'll do, guys, is we will take down the rest of these demons, get through into the next segment, and this is where we get to have a little bit of fun. There is a lot of hammer pickups here. You can just go stun crazy if you want and take everything down. Look at all that ammo and health that we just picked up. I just decided to chain gun it for a wee while here, guys, just to do serious damage. And of course you can always use a plasma rifle and shield the enemies. Got ourselves a nice couple of pairs of Magpie. Get a hammer. And we'll just fire into them. And there's a nice good blood punch, getting all that health back. And we have an empowered Magpie. And he's stunned. And right through the skull. And there we are. We're doing not too badly at all, guys. There is a codex as well that you need to make sure you pick up. And over here, here's another part of the codex. I'll have a wee look. Remember, guys, you can always pause the video if you want to see the images or properly read through the text. And here we go, a couple of cue balls. Fire them into whoever's spawning. Now this area took me a wee second to sort of configure because I wasn't too sure about the terrain. Just simply because I've not seen a piece of the map like that before. So what you're going to do, guys, is you're going to have to jump down into the water here and you are going to have to go for a little swim. Straight up and in through this subway car here. And you're going to go up, and at least we're not getting taken down by toxicity. It's not radioactive water as such. And we're into the next segment of the map. Nice little Hell Knight there, and a wee Zombo to take down. I do definitely think that the guys that designed these levels made really beautiful levels. I mean, there's really good intricate detail in there, which I think is amazing for the game. So you're going to go down and you're going to go to your right here through this corridor. Watch out for the big cannons. There are a few. You will get quick with these. And now we're into the next segment. Click on this button here, guys. And we've got a nice mag just taken straight away. Look at that. Oh, a possessed Pinky. Lovely. Very aggressive, very quick. And straight through the eyeball. And we'll take down this spirit. And now he's down. And we've got a couple of stone imps here. And now into the next section of the map. So what we'll do is we will take down all these enemies here. Get that codex page, which is part of the story of hell. Or Jakar even. Remember guys, you can always pause the video and read through it at your own leisure. And there is a BFG round there. Now, once you've defeated all the enemies, you're going to climb up this wall and up here. And you're going to fire on this power cell here. And this is going to put on this fan. What you're going to do is you're going to jump up over here. Through these monkey bars. Up onto the booster. Shotgun your way up. Oh, and we failed there, guys. We absolutely failed that. Oh, well, we'll go for round 2. See how we get on. As I say, the platforming is something that takes a wee while to get used to. But once you get used to it, it's not too bad. Of course, we have these stony boys. And we've got ourselves a Bloodmaker Angel, so we want to take this guy down ASAP. And a couple of whiplashes as well, they'll keep you on your toes. And that Bloodmaker Angel just hunted me right through a portal there. Oh, and a double blood punch. Take them down for the win. Oh yeah. Oh, and we popped him right in the skull there. Not bad at all, guys. I messed up that ice grenade, but nonetheless. And right through the skull again. Want to take down this empowered Cybermancubus as quickly as possible. And he's down. Waste of a BFG round, but I just wanted to get him out of the way quickly. And we have another armored Baron. Remember, you want to take him down ASAP. We have a nice hammer pickup. And there we go, we're finally taking down that machine gunner. Now remember guys, the microwave beam is a really good way to take down these armor barons as well, because it holds them in place and is stunning and can't recover their armor quickly. So if in doubt, always use the microwave beam for enemies that will be rebuffed. Now in effect, the armor baron guys, remember he is a demon that if you don't take him down, he will just constantly replenish his armor, and it will take you maybe 3 or 4 times of removing his armor to actually finally take him down. Which is no good for anybody, that's why you want to deal with this demon incredibly quickly. And from here we're going to do a little bit of platforming again. We're going to get up the top here, take down all the demons, pick up our BFG round, hopefully. And we've got a nice sludgy area to deal with. Straight up and over the cannons. Avoid the fire if we can. And there we go. Whoa, near miss. And of course we got ourselves a nice wee hell knife for this little area here. And we'll mow him down with the minigun. And he's done. And he's down now. Not bad at all. Refill up our SSG. And we're good to rock and roll here, folks. We're doing not bad at all. Oh, we've got another shotgunner to deal with there. Machine gunner even. And we got ourselves a nice Cyberman. And there we are. We'll feed him his own heart. Now we'll have a couple of points where we'll have to slingshot ourselves round. Yeah, BFG round. Oh, we've got a Revenant on our tails. I don't know why, but I always found in Doom 1, the Revenants actually really creeped me out in the first Doom game from 1993. And we found a secret there. And we've got ourselves a nice BFG round to deploy 7. Pop over. Oh, we almost hit the deck there. This may take a wee bit of negotiating to navigate this next section. But have a good look at your map if in doubt. Map it out. Straight up. And there we go, straight through. And now we've got, of course, the Screecher demons to deal with. I don't know what it is, but I have a very bad habit of attacking Screechers straight away. Of course, you should try and not do that. Remember, any demons buffed by the Screecher cannot be taken down by conventional means using the ice bombs. So you have to be rapid. And we hit another Screecher. And there we go, recovering that health quick, did it? There we go, not so invisible now, are you? The Spectre Whiplash is quite a good demon. I quite enjoy that. As difficult as they are. And there we go. And now we're in to get ourselves another life. And we're up to 4 lives here, folks. Not bad at all. And a little Cacodemons burst out there. We'll get him with the good old fashioned Granado. And there we are. Back up. And then straight over. When you think about it, that is some jump. Some guy has got one heck of a jump on him, like. Wish I could jump like that. And here we are, we're coming into the last set of arenas for the level, guys. And we are getting ready to approach the Gate of Devim, which will take us into the city of Amora, located in Jakad. And then we will end up taking on Davith. So until you enter the next area, you're not going to be able to open up that door. And that's us. We've now activated the next arena. Take down all these beasties. Got ourselves a nice empowered Red Knight. Do you know what I'd really like to see? I'd like to see what it would be like to be under the influence of the Cursed Prowler whilst dealing with a empowered demon that's possessed and then buffed by a Screecher zombie. That would be such a hard battle. Especially something like a Doom Hunter doing that. Or even a possessed Screecher would be interesting. There we go, taking down that power. Oh, and we're cursed. Oh no. That won't take us long to take this guy down. So you want to keep yourself a little bit distance from the heavy duty enemies and the prowler whilst you're taking down this guy. Remember, agility is your best friend. Staying airborne is your best bet to deal with enemies. At this point I was sort of just catching my breath. Oh, and we're almost losing a life there, folks. And there we go. And a little bit more health. Like I say, guys, we are doing pretty good. Now what we'll do is take down the Simp and get ourselves refueled. There's that prowler again. And we've taken him down with a nice, beautiful blood punch. And of course, the Barons have got to come in for their little slice of the action. Oh, and a wee neck snap there. A little bit of a whiplash. I'm so punny. We've got ourselves a nice possessed Mancubus. We want to take him down ASAP. We've got to watch out for getting backed into a corner with demons, remember guys, because otherwise they will take you down quickly. And we've got ourselves a Pain Elemental flying about with some lost souls, which will be annoying. Pain Elementals are more or less heavy duty pressure units. Give him his own heart, get out the microwave beam, and there we go. We've taken him down. Oh, a little bit of a visual glitch going on there. The demon wasn't quite summoning him properly. It looks like we have a buff totem or an art file in this arena now. So we better find him quick and take him down. Yep, it's definitely an art file. Can't mistake that Screech for anything else, can you? Nice glory kill there. I've noticed the art files are relatively inconspicuous within this DLC. Like, you have to actually take a bit of time to look for these guys. Gotta watch over these shield boys. Doing not too badly at all. Doom is definitely one of these games where you have to really be on the ball and you can't really afford to be tired when you're actually playing the game. And we're still having a hard time finding this art file. We will eventually find him. And there we go, there he is. He's been hiding by the steps the entire time. They're very good at being inconspicuous. Got a little Revenant to deal with, and a Dread Knight. Good smack. And there we go, that nice Revenant is gone. And we've just got a couple of demons left. Gotta have good depth perception for this mod, and there we go. Oh, we've stunned him a little bit. And there we are. Taking him down with a shot. Now at this point, once we've completed this, taking down all of the enemies, let's have a wee scan around and make sure there's no more. Just a couple more enemies left. And that's it. So we're going to go back through and make sure that there's no more collectibles to pick up. There we go, we can bounce into here. We've got another life. We're up to 5 lives, guys, which is not too bad at all. Oh, we did have one last enemy to take down there. Up and over. Straight through this hallway. Up into this elevator, guys. And then there's a bit of lore here to the right. And we're at the Gate of Doom now, guys. Here's our nice bit of lore. And as you can see, the Pan Maker's up to some naughty stuff with Davos bringing her ear. And yeah, guys, now we are basically at the end. We're going to use the crystal that we got from the steps. We're going to use that to power the Gate of Doom. Travel to Amora, guys. So yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and share. Stay tuned to the end of this video, guys, to really help my analytics. And I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys, and I hope you've enjoyed my Doom Eternal series. This has been Crypto Gamer, guys. Have a great day, and remember, you can always come back for more content.